diabetes the older you get. That's what I'm trying to say there. Emotional stress, this is a big one, and that actually goes back to this picture over here. You guys have this one in your handout, but the negative stress in your body, one of the biggest negative stresses can be mental stress, okay? Bad thoughts, work stress, family stress. When you have too much of that negative stress, that information never gets to the cerebellum, so you have no chance of coordinating the healthy function. Okay? What happens is over there on the right side of the poster, you end up with increased blood pressure, cholesterol, cortisol, blood clotting, but increased insulin resistance. Okay? So right there, the cells in the body cannot recognize the insulin. Okay? Big problem. That's essentially what diabetes is right there. Okay? So if you have too much mental stress in your life, that can actually mimic what diabetes is. Smoking, that's going to be a big one too, for causing diabetes. Okay, here's another, well, I had heard of pre-diabetes, I don't know if you guys have too, but it's actually called Metabolic Syndrome, okay? These researchers love the word syndrome. Do you guys ever notice that? There's like all these syndromes. Okay, metabolic syndrome occurs before regular full-fledged diabetes. Central body obesity, insulin resistance, and altered body comp. Body comp is talking about your ratio of lean body tissue to fat tissue. Okay, so you don't want that ratio to be off. So if you find yourself in this category, the metabolic syndrome, the pre-diabetes, there's this new, what do I call it? Not vitamin, like a supplement, okay? Ultramil Plus 360, it's from Metagenics, the same company that gives us our fish oils and multivitamins and stuff like that. But anyways, this product here, actually Dr. Eric was just learning about it at a seminar that he was at this weekend. And that product really helps to, it works with the insulin in your body, okay? Helps to improve how your body recognizes insulin and stuff like that. So that's definitely a good product. And I know Dr. Eric, he went to that seminar this weekend and he's putting together more information, so I'm sure it's going to have this product in there too. So make sure you ask about it. Ask about it in the future. Here's that evil word again, exercise. I feel bad for, I keep putting like exercise and eat better. I kind of feel bad about it. Okay, so start an exercise program. That's going to be really important. Honestly, a person should be exercising almost every day. Okay, 5-6 times a week. 15 minutes of resistance training, and then 20-30 minutes of aerobic exercise would be optimal. That would really be optimal. Here's another one: low glycemic index foods. This is another handout we gave you today. You want to make sure you're eating the low glycemic index foods. On the chart we gave you, it's anything with a 55 or less. Okay? Those are your low glycemic index foods. And what that means is the body is not going to produce a lot of glucose from that food. Okay? A high glycemic index food would be digested very quickly, and then your blood glucose level would increase quickly, so that your body would have to produce more insulin to reduce the blood sugar. You guys follow me? Okay. Have you guys heard of glycemic index foods before? Some here and there. Good. Okay. Okay. Here's the vitamins: vitamin D, selenium, and zinc. These are going to be 3 big vitamins when it comes to working against diabetes or this metabolic syndrome that they're talking about. These vitamins help your body to function better, help your body to improve metabolism better, stuff like that. Okay, water. The reason I put drink only water on here is because everything else has a problem with it. soda, coffee, especially because of caffeine. It's like energizing your adrenal glands. Okay, your body's going to produce more cortisol, which is going to increase the blood sugar. Okay. One of the interesting things I learned about was Starbucks coffee. You don't have to tell me if you drink Starbucks right now, but they genetically modify their coffee beans so it has higher levels of caffeine in it. Okay, so basically it gives you a really big boost. So anyways, if you're drinking Starbucks, try switching to Caribou or something else that's going to have less caffeine in it. It'll calm down the adrenal glands, which will reduce the cortisol. Good. Any questions on that slide? You guys are super quiet.
Yeah, the last one on the coffee.
Yeah.
I just heard that coffee's good for people that have diabetes.
Really?
And it's not the caffeine, and if you drink the decaf, it's even better.
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
something in it, I don't know, but do you think that's not true?
I'll certainly look into it more, but I guess what I'm referring to here is the caffeine. So if you are drinking coffee, go with the decaf. Yeah.
Of course, I put other things in it too. Not bad.
They must be theorizing that there's another component or compound in coffee that helps. Do you know where you read that or saw that?
I saw it, I heard it on TV somewhere, but no, I don't remember.
I'll check it out.
It's probably a study done by the coffee company.
Probably.
I would be shocked if that were true.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Who's heard of type 3 diabetes? It's new. You guys are getting all the new stuff tonight. Okay, type 1 diabetics can acquire type 2 diabetes and vice versa. Okay, so just to review, type 1 is insulin deficient, type 2 is insulin resistant. Okay, but if you have one of those and it goes on long enough, you can acquire the next one too, or the other one I should say. So what they're calling that now is type 3 diabetes, or double diabetes, or diabesity, or the acronym DI, which stands for doctor-induced exacerbation. And essentially, you get type 3 diabetes from taking the diabetic drugs. Okay, the drugs that they're prescribing for diabetes, that's where they're getting it. It's caused by medical treatment. Drugs are given to lower your blood sugar, which will increase insulin production. Do you see the problem there? So let's say I have type 2 diabetes, and I'm on medication that's going to lower my blood sugar. Okay, so whatever I eat, if I'm bad and I eat some cookies or whatever, and my blood sugar goes up, the medicine is supposed to increase my insulin to bring down the blood sugar. Okay, a better option would be not to eat the cookies, and then your blood sugar won't go up, so you wouldn't need the medication, so then your insulin level would shoot up as well. And where I read about this type 3, this doctor, he's really the diabetes doctor in the country. His name was Rosendale, I think. But anyways, he's saying that by giving these drugs out for diabetics and not stressing dietary changes enough, they're really causing this kind of a wicked cycle, if you will. People kind of go type 2, type 1, type 1, type 2, back and forth. But the bottom line is the pancreas is going to fail. If you keep giving the body sugar or you keep giving the body medication to increase insulin, it's just going to wear out. It's going to wear out. So that's what they call doctor-induced exacerbation. What do you guys think of that? I wasn't too happy to hear that either, but I thought I better share it with people. So. Okay, here's that leptin thing again. And once again, this thing, they've only known about this for about 10 years. So I'll run through it, and then you guys can ask some questions, and then I'll run through it again. Okay, how's that sound? Okay, so sugar, whatever sugar you have in your body, let's say you have too much sugar, your body can't utilize it all, okay? Because once again, the body doesn't recognize the insulin. So some of the sugar gets metabolized in your fat cells. The fat cells release leptin. high levels of leptin lead to leptin resistance. So very similar to insulin, if you have too much leptin going through your bloodstream, your body's just going to say, it's too much. You become desensitized to it. Start to ignore it, okay? So if you have too much leptin,